Hello everyone. I'm Golden Yashnu from Rogni College of Engineering and Technology. My department is Electronics and Communication. In this slide, we are going to see the introduction to management. Okay. So, management and organization on completion, students will be able to explain what is management in organization, and student will able to explain the management aims and also explain the nature and purpose of management. First of all, we need to know what is meant by management and manager. Okay, we know management is a vital aspect of the economic life of people, which is an organized group activity. Okay, so management is the process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling the activities of business enterprises. So, in simple words, we can say it can be defined as the art of getting things done by others. So, the size of management can range from one person in a small organization to hundreds or thousands of managers in multinational companies. So, management is often included as a factor of production along with machines, materials, and money. These three things are very important, right? Machines, materials, and money. Without efficient manager and effective managerial leadership, the resources of production remain merely resources and never become production. So, every organization, regardless of size, type, or location, needs managers who have a variety of characteristics. It does not matter in what type of organization they work, managers are generally responsible for a group of individual performance. Okay, so a manager is someone who works with and through other people by coordinating their work activities in order to accomplish organizational goals. Okay, so that is management and the manager. Okay, so manager is someone who works with and through other people by coordinating their work activities in order to accomplish organizational goals. And we can say manager may have a variety of titles and roles. They perform various jobs and duties, and they are responsible for high profit and good performance, right? So managers work in various departments, and they are employed by many types of organization. As leaders, managers must encourage this group to reach common business goals, such as bringing a new product to the market in a timely fashion. Okay, so this is management and managers. Next slide, we are going to see the definitions. Okay, the definitions of management. According to Henry Fayol, to manage is to focus and plan, to organize and command, to coordinate and control. This is according to Henry Fayol. Then, according to F.W. Taylor, management is the art of knowing what is to be done and seeing that is done in the best possible manner. This is according to F.W. Taylor's. The next we are going to see the nature. Okay, so nature of management. Okay, an analysis of various definitions and contribution to the field of management by eminent philosophers and authors indicates that the management has a certain nature and characteristics. These are given below. What are that? Management is multidisciplinary in nature. First one is management is multidisciplinary in nature. So management is interdisciplinary study. Okay, so it draws ideas and concepts from various disciplines such as economics, statistics, mathematics, psychology, sociology, anthropology, etc. That is management in multidisciplinary in nature. Then management is a continuous process. So second nature of management is a continuous process. What is that? Management is a process. We know that, right? It is a process or a function, or we can say it is one type of activity. So this process continues till the objectives set by administration are actually achieved. Then the third one is management is universal activity. So management is not applicable to business undertaken only. It is also applicable to political, social, religious and educational institutions. So management is necessary when a group effort is required. Then the fourth one is management is a science as well as an art. Okay, so we can say management is science as well as an art. How management is an art? Because they are definite principles of management. It is also a science because predetermined objectives can be achieved by the application of these principles. Okay, then fifth one is management is dynamic and not static. So that's nothing but the principles of management are dynamic and not static. It has to adapt itself according to social changes. Then the sixth one is management is a profession. So profession management is gradually becoming a profession because there are established principles of management which are being applied in practice, and it involves a specialized training, and it is governed by ethical code arising out of its social obligations. Right? This is management is a profession. Next, management is group activity. So management comes into existence only when there is a group activity towards a common objectives or common goal. We know, right? So management is always concerned with the group effort and not individual efforts. To achieve the goals of an organization, the management plans, organizes, coordinates, directs and controls the group effort. Then management aims at obtaining wealthy results. So managers' primary job is to assure the productive performance through planning, direction and control. So it is expected out of the management to bring into being the desired result. So rational utilization of available resources to maximize the profit is the economic function of manager. Right. Then next one is management implies a skill and experience in getting things done through people. So management involves doing the job through people, and economic function of earnings, profitable returns cannot be performed without enlisting the cooperation and securing positive response from people. Then management is a system of authority. So that's nothing but the authority means we know power to make others act in a predetermined manner. So management formalizes a standard set of rules and procedures to be followed by the subordinate until it ensures their compliances with the rules and regulations. Then management is intangible. Okay, so management is intangible. Management cannot be seen with the eyes, right? It is evidenced only by the quality of the organization and the results. So that is profit, increased productivity, etc. So management implies good leadership. So a manager must have the ability to lead and get the desired course of action from the subordinates. So management of the high order implies the capacity of manager to influence the behavior of their subordinate. Okay, this is the quiz question of who are listening this video. What what is management? Just imagine, and or just to tell, what do you understand from this video, what is meant by management with the example. Okay, in my opinion, we can say the definition of management is the way of something is handled, careful treatment, supervising skills, or those in charge of a business or group. So an example we can say is how a person handles their personal finances. An example of management is the CEO of an organization. Okay, so the example is the CEO of an organization, we can say. Okay, next. Okay, thanks for listening.